check it on, darkness. Yeah, hey yo, check it on, darkness. Hey yo, check it on. Hey yo, it's chilly outside. I'm Jack Frost, so the chills excite me while I'm trafficking snow, getting this product sold. Truth be told, my heart is cold, colder than corpses on ocean beds, colder than soulless bodies in sin. Salvation is not destined, I forever wander this earth. Saint Germain times 10. Listen, I'm in my prime. Every time a new generation begins, an old one fades. Walking on this icy road, every road is a new bridge, every bitch is a new bride. The hand is severed, scandalous, gazing results in honor. Killing on one side, I only see through one eye, so I covet very quickly whenever I'm in need. If you know what I mean, my bride knows not to fuck with me, not to fuck with this cold beast. Listen, my hands are chilly, so when I touch this harlot's neck, her skin detoxifies. Blood vessels don't exist up in this bitch. Blood pours cold from her neck. No menstruation needed, I walk seedless, speechless, so I have no seeds to give or jewels for squandering. Careful bitch, I'm not one to trick. I don't give tips, don't rely on me for help in this game of death, the circus that's being played for kids. I'm the man up in this bitch, the ringleader, so walk like a soldier for this general, with your chest out and hips out so I can see you proper. Jack Frost, I'm the leader up in this icy circle. Darkness, yeah. Jack Frost, I'm the leader up in this icy circle. It pains you to see a cold motherfucker like me prospering. I can see your face paling from the impaling. Wounds I'm grazing, coldness up in this bitch. Jack Frost, I'm the coldest motherfucker that ever was to live, ever was to spit on this icy summit, throwing icicles off cliffs, harpoons for hunting fresh meat that still lives. Too much dead meat walking in this bitch. I want the real thing, the real deal. Have her shivering on a mattress in my freezer, made from cold cuts. I'm Dr. Freeze, I love to sleep with maidens in cool climates. Every season is winter, never summer, spring, maybe autumn. If vegetation is really decaying, these rhymes I tailor help me soothe the princess in her own lair. Then I take her, kidnap the harlot. She finds out I'm not the hero. She screams for help. I laugh, the laughter is hysterical. This villain smiles like the Joker without the theatrics. I get down to business real quick. The scene is not staged, this is not made. This is for made men who live on the edge, stealing wives from men, stealing dimes from kings. The money is red, makes no difference. I'm indifferent to the suffering of fake kings. Fake bitches are equally exempt. No sympathy in my heart for silicon gems. I'm not warm at all, my heart knows not what melting is. I'm Jack Frost, every night my heart cools quicker from bitches. I get further from whores, hide and seek never ends. They hide constantly from this cold beast, the abominable snowman. I scare onlookers, I'm far from comely. I'm dull, cold and ugly. Darkness. Over and over again, a million times over, a million times the horror, a million times the gore. My lore is ancient, I spent copious amounts of time imprisoned in a vicious cycle of reincarnation. The spirit sickens me, he disgusts me, I write ferociously. Listen, the catharsis I speak is atrocious. Don't attempt to decipher this book is encoded with knowledge that kills the disciple. Apprentice can't handle the extremities, this extreme gnosis is dark to the core, too dark for the Lord. The master's enslaved by his own study, the monster created is a strange beast, Frankenstein, mixed with Jekyll and Hyde. Personality is split, dark and light mixed. Black and white doesn't exist, all shades of grey, 50 shades of hatred. The knowing is deadly, unearthly. When you walk into the unknown, you risk everything. I savor the last meal for last supper. I hope to be crucified on the summit. The martyr knows much, who can stop him? But their God is lying in wait. The conniving prince is patient and dangerous. The hellmouth opens, the pain of death multiplies in threes. Hell's fees are doubled, I have not enough money to pay for the steed. The journey is long and arduous, Hades is empty. I face the darkness alone, salvation is risky, but I take the risk to save the sun from the heat. Locked in lies, his punishment was given by cruel men. I save the sun from his torture, even if I must walk through the valley of peace. Extreme Gnosis is a harsh climate, don't walk in it if you're not ready for violence. Spiritual shredding, metaphysical maiming, mentally straining. This extreme type of sorcery haphazardly starts chanting, no mercy exists, all things torn to pieces. This valley of flesh is a cruel cavern, carved on the walls are portraits of beasts who fear to let their minds go, hence Their minds never grow. This prefrontal cortex is responsible for death. It's self-awareness. Force it to be timid, it dies from fear of breaking through the shackles of domestic men. Domestic violence, men milked by Satan. Satan is a strange harlot. Gold digging in holy taverns. I channel extreme Gnosis for channeling dark energy. Fighting this beast. My life sacrificed. I'm very zealous for mastering my mastery over unbeknownst entities. Unknown doors I open, I feel nothing while I free spirits of brothers. Locked away in dark dungeons, locked for ages. They look starved from holy sorcery. The brotherhood of black magicians will always be stoned to death. Crucified for traveling beyond the gates, the garden scorched. I scratch the cedar tree with whatever energy that is left. The sap I drink quenches my thirst. The mountains of Lebanon are void of harshness. Scarce is darkness. This place I cannot dwell in it. It lays infertile. Hardship cannot be obtained in this place. Just aid I must suffer in grit. In a place void of peace I must face conflict. Close to scorching heat. Darkness. With Primal Nature, Mother Nature tried aborting this fetus. This rebellious creature is fallen from heaven. This light bearer shares no more gifts. These gifts are sacred. I'm selfish and sharing is sacrilegious in this world where the knowledge of sages is squandered. I train my soul in a harsh climate at the mountains of madness. I investigate isolated from men. In the Antarctic, strange species beneath this chasm of mad mystery. There exist cities, unexplored civilizations unknown. My primal nature is aggressive, and I hate civilized men. This day and age is filled with bias towards belongings. The belongings of these men are plastic, elastic, easy to manipulate. That's why these harlots always have the upper hand in this bitch. Men are played foul by tricks. The game is never ending, and no bitch is ever benched. Cruel witches playing games with little respect. The evil eye is not worth the trade. I'm weary of bitches in a world filled with enchantresses, in a world filled with aphrodisiacs with false intentions. My primal instincts allow me not to be intimate with objects. Mother Nature desires to extinguish the cell, but no children I make. I walk seedless. Vasectomies are contagious. In my laboratory, Primal Nature I fight and manipulate like a bitch. In heat I use it for my purpose and throw it, no need for it. This body is an illusion. Darkness, yeah. Primal Nature's a harsh beast. I fight with it, tame it, blame it, raise it, harness it. Harsh is my treatment. Primal Nature's a strange beast. Once released, it unleashes harsh energy, powerful wizardry. The motive is emotions that unravel from implorable torture. The dungeon is locked in Chinese water. Torture is not just psychological, psychophysical. Every thought is the cause for being whipped. Psychics in the chamber trying to determine the frequencies at which I speak to spiritual entities. These psychics are psycho bitches forced to walk in the lion's den. The giant's pen is too big, don't even try to lift. Listen, the ink is replete with the blood of Nephilim beings. The quill is honed from a red dragon's rib bone, crafted by Professor Bisk at the mountains of madness. This is Primal Nature when one becomes mad with enchanted rhythmic patterns. The universe utters a strange language. Listen carefully, careful how you repeat the spittery. Careful how you repeat infinity. Careful how you act sinfully. Sin is the absence of suffering. A life in luxury is a life of harloting. Harboring hate for your friends on the low. Loyalty is superficially replete. I'm a man living in superficial defeat. So in reality, nobody has ever really defeated this being that talks through me. Primal Nature I fight with and manipulate like a bitch in heat. So remember this bitch before you approach this beast. Darkness. Ghostly spokesman, ghosts I sent to poke men, toke men, ghostly hosts and my women in tandem. I got them dressing in white clothes for haunting my past. pen's possessed. It lifts when I need to write rhymes. I rhyme looking through a crystal quartz orb. I spell through incantations. My rhymes animate inanimate objects. Walk in objects contaminated with strange substance. Poltergeist venom. I tire writing rhymes and watching maidens fly. I write now to roll destinies die. Roll destiny to the side. Have her on this mattress, dressed in tights. Got her tightly wrapped around this ride. Her legs lack oxygen. Blood vessels bursting, thirsting for mercy. This merchant deals in death. One smack and I'm hunting after. Liking my mission to blot out wolfman competition. Annihilated. I'm truly the lone wolf up in this bitch. The rhyme guilty and I behead my opponents. Even friends and family get it. Cross me, you'll be caught up in a rapture. The second time around, second coming. I'm outside time and numbering time. And numbering is just for the sake of time displacement. Time relies on me for unification. Time relies on me for association. You probably have no idea what I'm saying. Bottom line, I'm not human. I'm a savage sorcerer yearning for conflict. The valley of death, at me it walks in. Darkness. The ghostly spokesman. I speak through ghosts in my mad cavern, mad tavern. I drink spirits, spiritual substance consumption, spiritual substance production. Ghostly hosts from dead men, ghostly flows from poltergeist I went to war with, went to hell with, spent untimely deaths with. You should pray this impaler doesn't fully manifest. The ghost of Vlad the Impaler, the ghost of old man winter. They whisper in this beast's ears, whisper in this feast meat. The meal is cold and I can still smell raw fear. In the flesh the meat is fresh the way I like it. Come take a look, I pour permanent tears. Adversaries buried to death. I spend time looking through this tome, reciting incantations, looking in tombs. This necromancer doesn't hesitate. Tortured souls resurrect when I spit. The day of judgment lifts the soul of God raised, the soul of Satan possessed. Exorcists don't exist. This world I bring is unbeknownst to men. The world of spirits sparks from the mind of an insane genius. Jekyll and Hyde, two spirits talk through me. One is holy, the other is blasphemy. What I insinuate is deadly venom and sin. My remedy medicates men. Intense, these women are pinned. My den is filled and I can't stop laughing at how stupid these goody two-shoe tricks look. Walking in skin, the hypocrisy is strong in this bitch. No shoes on this bitch. She walks with feces strapped to her shins. Darkness. The Grim Reaper, the Grim Speaker, Grim Poetry, Grim Tales from the Brothers, Grim Jack Frost and Darkness, no lightness, which one's more ruthless? I can't tell when I'm scribbling, in hell the flames are distracting, succubus are acting, fair maidens filled with bleakness, blackness, the mask worn by this bitch is torn, and I see through the illusion, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Obesity is worse when it's in the spirit, spiritual disease is hidden by spiritual narcissism, and I see it everywhere. Scarves hide the snake's skin, the nun is a chameleon, reptilian, shape-shifting bitch slithering in the matrix. The programming is horrific and I think Satan is a saint in comparison. Hit their toe, I thought Satan lived in whispering. Now I know Satan lives in the hearts of the righteous. Take it whichever way you wish, whomever so wishes to challenge my poetry. Do it thoroughly, do it through rapping, do it through catharsis. Pour out your heart and soul. Are you brave enough to challenge the snake in the garden? And stop bickering, stop barking, stop gossiping. I'm a hypocrite, I conversate with the pen. It lifts, starts writing, I start flowing like poltergeists in the room. Spirits walk with me, my friends are men haunted by sin, and I'm haunted by my ambitions. Darkness at the mountains of madness.